FreeMax Fireluke mesh tank. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with vapes.com. Today we're going to be taking a look here at the FreeMax Fireluke mesh tank. This is the resin one on here. Like always, we're going to go over all the basics on this tank real quick, run through the specs, have a quick vape on it, dive in, take a close-up look, see what it comes with, take a look at the packaging here, all that good stuff, open it up, see the coils, bring it back up top, have a few more vapes, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on the FreeMax Fireluke mesh tank. I'm also going to be giving away 4 of these Firelukes here in this video, and I'm going to be giving away a total of 9, so stay tuned to see how you can win one of these tanks here. But yeah, let's dive right into the basics. So the Fireluke right here, this is the resin edition, so the exterior portion right here, 810 drip tip, it is all resin. It's very, very nice, sort of like the previous Fireluke tank they had. It does have dual bottom adjustable airflow, 24 millimeter diameter around the base, so if you're looking to see if it's going to fit on your mod or not, I mean, you'd still be able to use it if it didn't fit, but it does have a 24 millimeter diameter, 3 mil e-liquid capacity inside of here. It uses a mesh coil, which is a 0.15 ohm coil inside of here. On this X-Priv here, it's reading at 0.147, so pretty dang close to that 0.15 range. They say the wattage range on here is from 40 to 90 watts on the 0.15 ohm coil. And it is a mesh coil, and now I don't have personally too much experience with mesh coils. I've never used like a mesh RDA. I know there are some popular ones out there. I have not used one myself. This is actually my first experience with a mesh coil, but it's a good experience. There is one thing I'm going to touch on later in this video about mesh coils that you need to take note of. But right now, I think that covered all the specs. Let's go and have a vape here. 45 watts Bombshell Sophia inside of here right now. Really good e-liquid. You can check it out. AVAndy, our site. I'll leave a link in the description. But let's have a vape at 45 watts right here. Right here you can see the FreeMax Fireluke mesh tank. This is the metal edition on the left, resin on the right. Going to be giving away 4 in this video. I'll let you know about that later, and then 5 others as well. But take a look here at the packaging. Here's the packaging on it again. Tank is going to come right there. Slide this little cover out. You'll get an extra 0.15 ohm coil. These coils are rated from 40 to 90 watts. Let's zoom in here. You're going to see that coil up close. You're going to see mesh on top, 0.15, 40 to 90 watts. 4 cotton intakes around the exterior. Take a look at it from above so you can see in there. That is the piece of mesh that is wrapped around that cotton right there. You can see the 2 little pieces holding it in there. That is your mesh coil, 0.15 organic cotton. That white is all cotton wrapped around the exterior. Take a look at the airflow on the bottom real quick. But yeah, it's there. You can see the mesh coil, a little bit different, trying some new things here. I like it, I like it. You will also get a bag of additional O-rings here, little extra O-rings, and then a piece of replacement glass in case you do break yours. Here you can see the FreeMax Fireluke resin edition on top of the X-Priv. Got it on the Smock X-Priv, 24 millimeter diameter, so it does sit nice and flush on here, as you can see. On the actual tank itself, you can see here it does have dual bottom adjustable airflow. It is pretty stiff on the resin edition. It's not like hard to move or anything, but it is stiff and it'll stay locked in place nicely. But what happens on one side is replicated on the other. When you twist that, it does lock into place, fully open, fully closed. 810 removable drip tip on top if you do want to put your own on there, or you can use this one that comes with it. It is a top filling as well. I'll show you that real quick. Unscrew the top. And then once the top is off, you're going to have 2 large fill ports, 1 on each side. Just make sure not to get down the center, but right or left, and you will be good to go. Screw that top piece back on. 3 mil e-liquid capacity inside of there, and you are good to go. I am going to be giving away 4 in this video. Like I said, you can choose between the resin or metal, and then 5 other. Be sure to stay tuned to figure out how to win that. But yeah, let's bring it back up top. I have a few more vapes on it, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on the FreeMax Fireluke. Alright, now we've got the close-up out of the way. It's going to be a few more vapes on it. Still have the Bombshell Sophia Raspberry Italian Ice. I'm not a big menthol guy, but this flavor, I would definitely try it out. Like I said, we do carry it on AspenValleyVapes.com, my website. Leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. But let's have a vape here at 69.9 watts. Getting up there, getting up there. Alright, so that last vape there was at 69 watts, 69.9 if you want to be 100% technical, specific, whatever. I did pump it up to 90 watts, which is the maximum on the wattage range recommended by FreeMax on this tank here. Let's have a vape at 90 watts. Vapor production, you can see for 90 watts is really damn good. The flavor is awesome. I was just going into my overall thoughts. I want to touch on this before I forget what I said earlier about the mesh coil thing. So one thing you want to know is you want to have your tank pretty full at all times, at least so it's covering up to the top of the cotton. I know on a lot of other tanks like the Baby Beast, a lot of people will let the e-liquid go down below to about like halfway before they refill it. With this mesh coil, I've found that you do want to have it above that cotton line, which you guys saw on the close-up where the cotton ends at the top there. Just have it above that because you want that cotton to be fully saturated all the time. And it does wick pretty well, but you're going to be more prone to dry hits if you don't have it above that line. Again, you can play around with it, see if you need be, but it's a suggestion of mine. And that's not a con, but that's the only real thing I have to say about this tank in a negative aspect, I guess. Other than that, I really like it. I liked the previous Fireluke, the big one with the bowl 7 mil capacity. One thing on this is the 3 mil e-liquid capacity. That might be a problem for some people, but you know that going into it, so I don't think it should be a con. It's not meant to be like the TFE 12 with a 55 milliliter e-liquid capacity or anything like that. Just a basic 3 mil, short, low profile, great design tank, nice drip tip up on top. Dual airflow. The airflow, while you saw the slots in the close-up, you can see a little bit from there, it's actually pretty airy for how tiny these slots are, and they are adjustable, but it's a good airflow. I like it a lot personally for that direct lung vape. Mouth to lung, not so much at all, but it is a direct to lung tank. Also top filling a lot of the new tanks like the Cascade, TFE 12, TFE 12 Prince, actually ever since the TFE 4 for Smock products, they've had that little swivel top where you just swivel it off and fill it up. On this, you do have to unscrew the top. Could be a con, worth mentioning, I guess. It's not that big of a deal to me. It does have a 3 mil e-liquid capacity, so depending on how much you vape, it's a 0.15 ohm coil. You might have to unscrew the top off a couple times a day to fill it up. Depends on how much e-liquid you go through. You know better than I do how much you'd go through. But again, that's not really too big of a deal. It takes like all of 5 seconds just to unscrew it here. Fill it up. They have wide fill holes. You can get a glass bottle, you can get a unicorn bottle, you can get either down in there. Very easy, not hard at all. So to enter the giveaway on the YouTube for people, if you are subscribed and you just leave a comment down below, let me know, I guess, what your favorite e-liquid is, or favorite flavor e-liquid, or favorite flavor profile, raspberry, lime, cutwood, this, whatever, Bombshell Sophia, one of mine right now. Then you will be entered. I will pick those 4 people, and I do have some of the resin for the winners to choose from, and I also have the metal edition as well. But for this video, also the other, I think I'm going to do some on Instagram and then some in our Facebook group. I'll leave links down in the description down below to all of those, so you can check that out though. If you guys do have any questions about the FreeMax or any other vape questions in general, please leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, vape on.